So, when actor and comedian Jim Breuer isn't performing, he's probably watching a Mets game. He's a super duper fan, and if you need proof, here he is at Mets fantasy camp.
We got a blazing pitcher for the second game. The kid's a monster. I thought I was going to sit down in center field, take a nap. We're down by 2 in the last inning. First and third, nobody out. Doug, we ended the game with a triple play. I saw it.
Ha! And here to help us kick off the Mets home opener, my bestie in my head, Mr. Jim Breuer!
Well, I hope you're having a good morning. You look all excited and ready for the day.
Well, yeah, we are. I'm excited for you because this is a big day for you. But first of all, Mets fantasy camp, does one have to be a super duper Mets fan like you? Or is it okay to know nothing about baseball?
No, it's all bets off. If you just like playing baseball, and I saw you had Ron Swoboda on.
Yeah.
He's so competitive. These guys, these ex-Met players are so competitive. I almost knocked Ron Swoboda out. When I was first there, I was pitching, and he was annoyed because my foot wasn't on the rubber, and I was striking his whole team out. So at one point he goes, hey, hey, Blue, you make sure Brewer's foot is on the rubber? And I gave him that glare. I was like, you know what? I'm going to bean your best batter. He is so competitive, and I beat him for the record. But Ron Swoboda is one of the greatest guys that I've ever been blessed to be around in a locker room and just talking as a human being. All those guys are. I play there every year. I'll be there again in October this year.
October this year? What? Which brings me to your promise, because one time I stalked you all the way to the Paramount Theater on Long Island when you had your residency there, and when you found out I knew nothing about baseball, you were like you're a hands-on kind of teacher, kind of coach, and you said you were going to take me to a game. So are you saying it's in October?
Yeah, well, the October is the fantasy camp.
Oh.
But if we get to go to an actual Mets game this year, I will walk you through the whole thing, nice and slow, nice and easy. I'm a good teacher with baseball.
I know you are. You made fun of me a lot that day, but then I learned something since then, because we have the first female Mets PA announcer is my muchacha Marisol Castro, who works with us. So she actually taught me that the guy who wears the cage on the head, on the face, is a catcher. Didn't know that. But my thing,
you realized he wasn't a goalie.
No, but here's my issue. No, but that's it. But here's my issue. How come the person who catches and falls against the wall isn't a catcher? He's catching too.
He is a catcher, but he's in the outfield.
But you see why that would confuse me? They're all catching.
They're all catching, but he's the official catcher to the pitcher. So
all right. When we get my private lesson, you like clarify, but you're helping us catch some.
I'm going to need a couple cocktails to go through this already. I'm already going to have to come out. I'm going to have to tell my wife to get an Uber. This is going to be a long day. If you're going to start asking me, why doesn't a third baseman wear a cage on his face? Do you have IPA? The real high alcohol intake?
I'm not even going to tell you how I don't know. I don't know what a third baseman is. I used to call those pillows the bases. I used to say, why are they jumping on the pillows? Oh, that's a long story. But how are we going to jump in on your act? Because I know you have your Freedom of Laughter tour. And I told you on Instagram, you're all over the place. It's like you never stopped. You're traveling a lot.
Well, I did stop for a whole year. Look at that. The 7-Line Army is just a beautiful people. You know, I lost work for over a year. A lot of comedians did. A lot of entertainers did. A lot of, I don't have to tell that. The whole world did. So now, instead of waiting for theaters to open up in certain states, I basically booked very intimate comedy clubs all the way to the end of the year. The response has been overwhelming. I go to Toledo, Ohio this weekend. Every show is sold out. Every single show except for 2, and there's been about, 25, 30 shows already since February, have been sold out. So people are ready to laugh. They're ready to be outside. They're ready to enjoy their lives. They're stopping living in this fear-monger world where everyone thinks everyone's sick 24/7. It's time to enjoy our lives and laugh. And you need to laugh. Without the mask, you need to see the smile.
Exactly.
Because human nature of touch and smile has much more of an impact than this 24/7. I'm just saying that's me, and that's what I've noticed. That's my science.
I'm telling you, I didn't even notice you were off for a year because on Instagram, you were so entertaining, so funny with your tips on being a marriage warrior, whether or not you're going to run for office, like all the crazy things you do. It made it seem like you never left, and we thank you for that. I will see you in October or sometime for my baseball practice, but till then, we're going to catch you in action. And how are we going to do that? We're going to go to jimbreuer.com to get all the details about your Freedom of Laughter tour. Thank you so much.
Yes. Long Island, see you in July.
Oh, we'll see you. Oh, July? You've got a date,
Long
sir.
Island, Paramount.
See you. Thank you so much. It's always
Bye,
a
hon.
blast.
Let's
Stay
go
safe.
Mets.
Let's
Dan
go
and Betty.
Mets.